How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm talking about the Instax Mini Evo. Right off the bat, I just want to say I'm so hyped on this camera. This thing's ridiculously good. It has the same vibe as the X100V. So let's go over the camera here. So this is gonna be basically an overview. I want to do an image quality video and a comparison video. I would be making a lot of videos, so if you want to check these out, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So, front of this camera has an on switch, and then there's an LCD screen on the back, which is amazing for an Instax camera, and you can put a micro SD card in it as well to save the images. You can preview your images before you print, and then so say if I take a photo right now. Can preview photo right there, and then if I want to print it, it's amazing. It's like an old film advance, and then it gives you the prompt that's printing, and then I believe it's about 90 seconds for the whole process to complete for the printing. So we'll go through the whole process here, and it kind of gives you which is pretty cool, shows you the process in the back, and then you're good to go. So there's a bunch of settings you can do. Like this has a manual focus vibe on the front, but it doesn't manual focus. What it does is change different settings, like you can do double exposure and mirror, and you can take 2 photos in one, and that type of thing. The top dial up here that you turn is for your film modes, like you can do like retro, light leaks, black and white, all that type of stuff. That's what you do up here. You change this dial. It's like a shutter dial, that type of thing. What else we got here? So the nice thing is that it's got the 2 shutter buttons. You got a shutter button here to do the proper orientation, where like the thicker white parts at the bottom, you shoot it this direction. So there's a shutter here, and you can still shoot with your shutter down here as well. This does have a tripod mount on one side. It doesn't have both, but it's on the proper side to shoot. It does charge with a micro USB, as I'm hitting a bunch of buttons. It does have like a cold shoe gimmick here, so you can put a light on it, or you can put like a GoPro on the top and film around while you're doing that type of thing. It's cool to have the light. I think that's gonna be pretty interesting. There's a flash on it though, so there's that as well. There's this latch here that opens it up for the film. I have film in there, so I don't want to do that. It's got the little mirror gimmick here for selfies, so if you want to take a selfie, you can see yourself and get an idea of composition. That does obviously help a little bit, but the nice thing now is if you take a selfie, you can preview your image on the back before you print. So you're not wasting as much film and just getting what you're looking for easier. And this thing look at this thing. It's a beauty. I'm hyped to have it. I pre-ordered it, and I want to do a lot with this thing. One, for the shop, it's going to be amazing to have Instax prints from this on there. That was the whole idea of getting it, because I already had that process going with my other Instax camera. And this is going to be huge for Patreon members. So if you go to patreon.com/OGbsmitty, there's a tier there for exclusive Instax photos. That's been on there, but now it's going to be even more legit and clutch with this camera. Definitely excited to work with this, do projects with this. Shooting with it already has been such a fun experience. I was at the mall earlier with my son and got a pretty cool photo. I'll show it on the back here, which is so cool. You can just kind of go back and see what you have going on. So I'll show it there. The image quality from like the screen and what you're looking at is pretty dang good for being an Instax camera. You at least have an idea that things are in focus and that type of thing. And then again, you just print. I'll print this one again just so we can see it. So as the photo from the mall develops here, here's the photo of the camera I have set up here that I just shot here on this video. This does come with a little strap. I have it in another room. It's actually nice. You can detach the strap from it, which is, I've talked about that before. I like to do that with mine. I don't have my grip on here. I've actually been carrying this a different way lately, which is kind of weird to have this little hip bag thing I've been doing lately. But normally I'll have a quickly release strap set up on my X100V. So it's nice that it already comes equipped with the Instax EVO. So yeah, a little quick release strap. It's a full strap. It's nice. It's a little thin black one. And what else we got going on with this? It's 28mm as well, which is awesome because the old Instax I believe are 60mm, and I've always shot wide. 28mm is like my normal. I have been shooting 35 a little bit more lately, but 28 is my favorite focal length. You can also use this as a printer. I almost forgot to mention that. So that's also just a bonus feature to this beast of a film machine. And this is about fully developed, so I'll show this now here. Such a cool photo. Yeah, it turned out amazing. Print quality is awesome. I'll definitely do a more in-depth print quality video about this. The cool thing is I printed one of these earlier for Ryder after I shot it, so it's cool. You can just go back, advance the film, and then just go from there. Plus, it's just so satisfying. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Instax EVO. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you're into Instax at all, and if you're thinking about getting into it, skip the cheaper models. I think this is basically $200, something like that. But it's totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. And yeah, like I said, again, I'll be back with more videos of this camera. So for sure, subscribe if you haven't already. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.